Once upon a time in Liberty City. J Diddley and Chungaflumper were frolicking about the airport when they noticed a few things that weren't quite right. "Look," said J Diddley, "there's a few things here that aren't quite right." Just then, Chungaflumper noticed a pile of cars. "Come here, Jay, quickly," he shouted as Jay ran towards the pile of cars. "There must be modders in here. They've graced us with these rare automobiles and colours." "Be careful," said Jay. "We don't know if these modders are evil. We don't know what will happen." Just then, Chungaflumper was teleported away from J Diddley, straight through the floor, with his car disappearing right before Jay's eyes. Suddenly, an evil voice echoed throughout Liberty City.
"We have taken your friend Chungaflumper, and you'll never see him again!"
And just before it had time to sink in that J Diddley would never see his friend Chungaflumper again, another voice echoed throughout Liberty City. How are they doing this, wondered J Diddley. No time for that, I must listen to what this voice has to say.
Hello, it's Chungaflumper. I'm trapped. The modders have me trapped out to sea. My feet are getting wet. Yeah, there's a couple of guys and they're up to no good and they're starting making trouble in this neighborhood. Help me, J Diddley. You're my only hope.
However will I get my friend back, wondered Jay. Just then, he remembered there was a boat amongst the vehicles that spawned at the airport. "Haha," he said, "I'll use the boat." Narrowly avoiding an attack by a helicopter gunship, Jay jumped out of the car and straight into the boat. "Haha, modders, this way I can beat you and restore peace to Liberty City." Kablamo! J Diddley was teleported straight to Chungaflumper. "Chunga!" he shouted. "It's Jay! Jump in!" Just then, an evil voice echoed throughout Liberty City. Again, for the second time. The same voice that happened before.
"Foolish non-modders, do you think you could beat us with a boat? Ha 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 ha! Mod powers, activate!" And
just like that, J Diddley's boat was made to disappear, and Chunga, Jay, and a bunch of randoms were left in the ocean. The modders turned their boat around, and they shouted at the top of their lungs,
"Mod powers, activate again!"
And just like that, the evil modders used their boat to fly off into the sunset back towards the land. J Diddley, Chungaflumper, and their new friend, Alejandro FIFA11, waited on the boat and wondered what to do next. And they waited, and waited, and waited, until finally their new friend Alejandro FIFA11 said,
Hey guys, I'm kind of bored now. I'm gonna go and swim back to shore. Okay, see ya, bye."
"No!" shouted J Diddley. "No!" shouted Chungaflumper. "Alejandro FIFA11, it's too far, you'll never make it." And off he swam, never to be heard of again. Realising there wasn't enough room on the boat for both of them, J Diddley did the noble thing and plunged himself straight into the icy water to save his friend Chungaflumper. He looked back up at him and said, "I don't know about you, but I intend to write a strongly worded letter to Rockstar about all this." And with hypothermia quickly setting in, he managed to gain all his strength for one last speech. "You must promise me that you'll survive, that you won't give up no matter what happens, no matter how hopeless. Promise me now, Rose, and never let go of that promise." And just before Chunga, had a chance to say, "I promise," both of their Xboxes were locked by the evil modders and crashed. "Fuck," said J Diddley. The end.